Hello friends, welcome to my channel. This is Abhirami and I am here to discuss with you about today's topic, that is apoptosis. So let's start off with the definition of apoptosis. Apoptosis is the natural death or a programmed death of a cell under genetic control, and apoptosis means in Greek, it means that falling leaves. Okay, so apoptosis in Greek means falling leaves. So during autumn, the leaves cells in the leaves kill themselves, and because of that, the leaves die and the leaves fall down. The cells in the leaves kill themselves by a process called apoptosis. So from falling leaves only, we've derived apoptosis. Okay, so apoptosis is also referred to as cell suicide because the cell activates an intracellular death program, and it does not cause any stress or damage to the neighboring tissues during this process. So what I mean by that is, when apoptosis takes place, the neighboring tissues do not undergo inflammation. But unlike, this is opposite to necrosis. During necrosis, a cell dies, but it causes inflammation to the neighboring tissues. So it causes stress and damage to the neighboring tissues. That does not happen with apoptosis. Apoptosis is the natural or programmed death of a cell under genetic control. Apoptosis is necessary for normal human life because apoptosis helps to kill the cells which are too old, and also it helps to remove those cells which are not needed. Okay, now let's talk about the functional significance of the apoptosis. So the apoptosis helps to maintain cellular homeostasis. What I mean by cellular homeostasis is that, for example, if 10 million cells are produced in our body in a day, then 10 million cells out to die at the same day. Okay, so the apoptosis makes sure that these cells die. So if they don't die, we'll have too much cells in our body. Okay, so apoptosis is the reason why these cells die. So that's how we maintain the cellular homeostasis. The second functional significance of apoptosis is to remove the cells which are damaged too much by the virus or a toxin. So if they're damaged beyond repair, the cell cannot be useful to us anyway, and if it is a viral infected cell, it is only going to cause more problems. So apoptosis helps in destroying such cells. So such cells, they are genetically programmed to destroy themselves. Okay, so that's why apoptosis is referred to as cell suicide. And the third functional significance of the apoptosis is that it is very important in the development of the human from the fetal stage to the adult stage. Okay, so let me just point out some examples of apoptosis. So a large number of neurons are produced during the development of the central nervous system, and 50% of them die during the formation of synapses. Okay, so synapses is the junction between two neurons, and neurotransmitters actually pass through the synapses between one neuron to another neuron, and that's how impulse is conducted. Okay, so when 50% of the neurons that are produced during the development of the CNS die during the formation of synapses due to the apoptosis. So cells that lose their contact with the basal lamina or the neighboring tissue dies by apoptosis. If there are cells which are too old in our body, then these cells, they lose contact with the basal lamina or with their neighboring cells, and when that happens, they automatically kill themselves by apoptosis. So this happens in the enterocytes. Enterocytes are actually cells that are present in the small intestine and large intestine. They are made up of columnar epithelium and they have microvilli. Okay, and this microvilli obviously helps in absorption, and they also produce digestive enzymes in the small intestine so that they can break down the food particles which are not digested yet. So when these enterocytes get too old, then they will lose contact with their neighboring cells or basal lamina, and they will undergo apoptosis or cell suicide. The third function is for regression and disappearance of duct systems during development of fetus. Okay, what that means is, if the fetus turns out to be a male, then the female parts that was present in the fetus needs to be destroyed, right? For example, the oviduct and all, they should be destroyed if the fetus is going to be a male. So how does this destruction happen? So it happens because of apoptosis. Okay, so it's the apoptosis is very important in the sex determination of a fetus. Okay, and the next example is that it is an important role in cyclic slowing of the endometrium, and this results in menstruation. every month during menstruation, the endometrium layer of the uterus or the innermost lining of the uterus gets destroyed and the blood flows out. Okay, so the destruction of the endometrial lining is done by the cells using apoptosis. Okay, so the cells commit suicide or apoptosis, and they do this by activating an intracellular death program, and because of this every month menstruation takes place. The next thing is removing autoaggressive T cells and prevents autoimmune disorders. So you might have come across people who have autoimmune disorders. Autoimmune disorders mean the T cells or the white blood cells that are present in your body, they act against you, and they think that the organs in your body and cells in your body are foreign particles, and they start attacking the same body. Okay, so they start attacking their own cells. So the T cells which are autoaggressive, they destroy themselves by apoptosis. Removal of tissues that form the webs between fingers and fetus. Okay, now what that means is frogs, like, they have webs between their fingers, but we don't have webs between our fingers. They get destroyed in the fetal stage by apoptosis. Yeah, so that those are the examples of apoptosis. I hope you understood apoptosis better now. So apoptosis is generally a natural way of cell death, and it does not cause inflammation to other cells near it. So it is not like necrosis. Necrosis means tissue death, but it also causes damage and stress to the tissues around it. And apoptosis is essential for a normal human life. Otherwise, without apoptosis, we'd be having an abnormal life anyway. And the functional significance of apoptosis is to maintain cellular homeostasis. It is very needed during the development of the fetus, and also it removes the cells which are damaged beyond repair by viruses or toxins, and it removes the old cells from our body. Okay, so that is all about the part 1 of apoptosis. In the part 2, I will be talking about the intrinsic pathway and the extrinsic pathway of the apoptosis, and also I will be talking about the abnormal apoptosis. What happens if the apoptosis is abnormal? It can even lead to cancer. So we'll be talking about that in my next video. Okay. Thank you for listening to me. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and comment on it. And if you have doubts in bones of the upper limb, you can watch my previous videos. You can also watch my videos for muscle physiology. Thank you.